waste my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion New York Jets taking on the NFC champions, the Green Bay Packers.
Cam Little to kick off.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now a play fake here on first down. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Second and 10.
19 right. Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80s.
Back to throw now on first down. Finding space at the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. first quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Ready?
2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to look to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now inside the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards from down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Let's go.
On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. First carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
2nd and 5. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Jets put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good. If he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on fourth down here. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And some room to roll now. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Come on.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
60. 70. 70 Lions. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready. Pass.
Back to throw. Now we'll tuck this and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. The biggest game, the biggest stage, Super Bowl 63, one quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message.
Ready, ready. Mustang 19. Let's go. Ready.
Second and 13. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw here. And caught by Thomas. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there with an amazing diving catch. And the Jets continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now Now that sets up 3rd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. They will follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his receiver, Watson. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Ready?
Complete once again to Watson. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
To throw now, here's Love. This is caught. Touchdown! From 8 yards out. And the Packers are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now a 2nd and 10.
70, 18, ready. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 41 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Micah Parsons. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Viking 18.
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
19. Come on. Set. Bronco 80. 70.
Now they'll shift things around.
Hey, smash Bronco.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19.
They'll set up to throw. And caught by Thomas for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up when they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he gets this up across the 35 before it's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Love. That's taken in by Kraft.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is knocked away, incomplete. But I think it was a free play. Let's check the call. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And he hits him in stride. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First down, New York.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Brian Thomas with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jets are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Final play of the half. Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. These 2 teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're going to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First down. 1st and 10.
Love now. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some 7 yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10.
Play fake. Here's Love. He'll complete this one to Watson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Set. Go. Red.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Black shot.
Love looking to throw it. That's caught at the 1. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft from 3 yards out. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
18, Pioneer.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll go down at the 28.
Shot, 17. 6, remember. 43 rail.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
10, punt, black shot.
Throwing, Love. That's taken in by Watson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a yard.
At the Jets' 19-yard line.
Claude Ray, red 45, white. Hunt.
Love. That's taken in by Golden. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
And cycle.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 28-24 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Set. Ready. Hawk, Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. From the left side, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they can run ragged throughout.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Time to get down to the nitty-gritty, the 4th quarter here of Super Bowl 63. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Packers are right back in this football game. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. 111 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's Love. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's go.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And quickly out wide, this is Watson. And he'll get nothing out of that one. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Going back to Love. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 15. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this will be caught at the 30. A huge play there for the Jets. 56 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Come on, come on.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. From 17 yards out. And the Jets have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play.
Watch it.
That's good. 4 up backers.
To throw now. Here's Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
At the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Love. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets it.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sat back at the 38. That is the big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Here we go. Set. Claws red. Black 40. Set.
Now Love. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And he's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Jeffrey Simmons in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
Here we go. 10 block.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Down. Blue strike. Yellow.
The 17-yard line.
Back to throw. Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. To throw again on second down. Love. And the Packers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
3-3. Gain of 6. And the Packers.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
10 cycles. Ready. Green jacket. Black on speedo blue. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Love. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal.
Ready.
Love will sneak it. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Cowboy 80.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
The 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Packers! Matthew Golden, 27 yards. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. Right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And now the Jets are going to get this one, and that might be all she wrote. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. $60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19 tight.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And the New York Jets have won the Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy will be in the Big Apple. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
Typical body of a donut, that's so typical. Turn like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So I cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
It's so typical, the visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. These restless eyes of mine will sit into my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state that worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.